The worst night was the night when he locked us in the room and beat us with the belt every half hour. I remember that night because when I ran, I was barefooted.
How old were you then?
6, 7.
I grew up on a place they actually called Earley Hill. We were the only ones that lived there. I grew up in a very abusive household, a lot of mental, physical abuse, a lot of pain, heartache, scary, lonely nights. I was raised by my grandmother, which is where I would run to when the abuse started.
This is where your grandma lived?
Yeah. Those stories you heard about me when I'd get my tail beat all the time, running from my house to my grandmother's house, that was it. That was the run.
Sneaking out the window during these times and running to my grandmother's, and that was my safe haven. Even then, as a child, I never asked a question. Why doesn't anybody do anything? Why doesn't anybody say anything? My mom was put in a mental institution, and my father was an alcoholic. He passed away when I was 14 years old. From there, I went on to live with my grandmother. She passed away when I was 18 years old. Growing up, I just thought that every kid went through what I went through. In churches, and the thing that I say go beyond religion, in churches we want people to dress like us, talk like us, sing like us, and we don't want them people to have any baggage. And the baggage and the pain and the hurt is real. Abuse is a real thing. Having no family is a real thing. And these are things that Jesus Christ encountered on a daily basis when he walked this earth. The thing that I see in the beauty of Jesus is that he made it a point to go to these hurting people. And I'm not going to lie, in some ways I would have liked people to reach out. And sometimes it even feels good now to have people to say, hey, I've never been there, but I love you. I couldn't relate to people in church. I felt ashamed. I felt guilt over things that I look at now and I'm like, wait a minute, I was a victim. I had no reason to feel ashamed. And even now, sometimes people in churches don't understand. It's a hard thing to understand.
So I wouldn't actually come to church to learn about God. I come to church to get away from, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's sad to say or not, but it's just true.
Go beyond religion. Ministries, kind of how it started was we went through a very painful trial in the youth ministry. I was a youth pastor for a couple of years at a church, and anybody can tell you that's in the ministry can take its toll. And one thing I just started thinking back on my past, and the pain's real. And the only thing I've ever found to cope with that pain is love. There are people with pain. There's brokenness. This is what Jesus Christ did on a daily basis. And he died for us. He died for the broken and the sinful. So we need to reach these people. I'm hoping I can challenge people to go beyond religion. It's really more than that. It is giving hope to the hopeless.